Legacy Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally, of impact on this Invoker, because otherwise you could have taken your carry a lot earlier, and then you would have seen maybe a more ideal situation play about for Parrot. I think KJ, in doing this, might have just given his life away.
Yeah.
He had to do this to make sure that that creep wave connected. Otherwise, that would have been a huge win for the Warden, and it's close, but nope. Gets the first blood, and he does keep this creep equilibrium here, not letting the clock work.
That is going to make this lane much sort of harder for Fade to deal.
Yeah, it definitely will, and we'll have to see how they decide to play, because bottom, the suicide. Okay, there you go. Just overextended a little bit. Yeah, and I think a reason why he goes for that build is just not having really any items as top lane.
Fade.
Again.
I think he's got KJ. Yes, he does. Can he get out, though? He wants the courier, too.
Got the snake.
Okay. At least he kills the courier before he dies, but I think maybe he realized. Can I get out of range of the snake? Probably not. Let's just get some extra gold, and that's 2 kills, right? In this top lane, they've taken down KJ twice. Not really able to get onto the Dusa, but you're at least going to slow her down as King RD gets picked off down bot. Now FCR, maybe he's wishing he had the tag team now. They're able to get the kill on the techies, but it is going to cost him his life. There's a double kill for your Drow Ranger, and, well...
Look at the shenanigans. Yeah, kills his courier, but also says and pings out to his Snapfire, hey, can you bring the wave behind the tower again? Just because they're so afraid of the Warden taking it. But now KJ gonna have to hop and has to maintain aggro as well. He's not gonna burn out because, of course, level 1 Flame Break, not the greatest spell, but it's very interesting that they decided to keep on defending this creep pool by pulling it back further and further. As bottom, though, finally they get a kill onto the techies and no trade.
Techies went down. Meanwhile, mid, there was the trade-off there of Sooths getting Solji in the 1v1, and that was a 1v1 where he didn't even use the Dream Coil. He was just able to get it done with the damage. As now, Paradise needs some help. Solji's going to TP in. There's going to be the Cold Snap into the EMP, but the defensive Snowball actually is a little mistimed. So they do still get hit by it, and Paradise is going to be able to turn around for a kill. Will still fall eventually, but at this point, King RD is not getting out of this.
Nah, but buys everything, has an Invoker in his lane, expecting a little bit too much out of everybody involved. But that's where got our Invoker still being annoying in the bottom lane. Very annoying, but there's a smoke coming as well. Techies is probably going to go down too. No kill, and look at the coil. Oh, what a shards.
Nope. They drop the sentry as well, so that Ghost Walk isn't going to help him. He's going to get stunned up twice. And they should finish this off. King RD... Well, he's only got level 1 axes. He could have thrown them in there for maybe an assist, but he wasn't going to steal the kill. However, more important aspect there, you've got King. They know or suspect that this backup is in position. But if they have the manpower, maybe they just try it anyway. And yeah, that's the idea. See if they can just overwhelm their opponents. But there's going to be the snowball not even being used defensively. Suits is just going to get out under his own power, but that means FCR is stuck here. Can he kill the techies? No, he can't. FCR taken down. KJ now hit up by the Cold Snap. That's a bit of an awkward one. If your Wolf team, they were waiting for that exact play to try and punish it, but...
down, but they become the aggressors, and, well, Warden, he's very tanky. He's got a huge stick and a point booster, but...
Oh, they're going to use the Dream Coil. Still haven't finished him off. In fact, FCR is the one to go down first. Meanwhile, there's the Kisses being deployed, not finishing anyone off, but it does mean Paradise can no longer be involved in this fight. As he does fall back, but Solji moves forward. Cold Snap onto KJ, just looking for some damage, but... not going to get much more than that, and if your Wolf team... not the triumphant smoke gank you were hoping for, right? 3 men in, it's a 1-for-1 trade on supports, and it might be more. Does that tornado hit? No, it does not. KJ, though, kind of eyeballing it like he wants to go back in. Sooths is ready. He's going to throw out the orb. They'll jump in. There's the silence. The axes come through, too. But nobody can stick onto Solji. He's able to just walk away under his own power, and this is getting very awkward, ET. The Warden's going to throw down some cogs, but... well, Seuss is going to jump right past it. Do they have the silence?
Ooh.
No, because the Techies gets in first. That is massive. Sooth silenced up, taken down. KJ gone too, and...
then it ends up working out, and now...
on HFN.
they flip. This is such a good smoke here, and now with the EMP, he will be able to get Stone Gates off, but there's the lasso, out of mana. Needs a little bit more damage, but that is perfect from Felt.
Just... absolute perfection on the initiation. Okay, Maybe they could have done that before Stone Gaze, but honestly, this works out better because now it's been used. Nobody got caught by it, and it's on cooldown. So HFN has to be even more sort of cautious in terms of where he farms, and Felt are feeling pretty damn confident. They're going to push forward again. They had eyes on FCR. How does this snowball work? It really doesn't. He immediately gets pushed back by the Cogs, and that's another kill, and Fade. There's the knockback. There's the DOT. KJ's getting caught. Seuss does drop a Dream Coil, though, around that tier 1 tower mid, but where's the follow-up damage? It's not coming out yet. The Gust actually hits up onto 2. The multi-shot comes through as well. Now he'll finally drop a Roar. It is onto the Warden as HFN respawns and TPs in. I think that should be the end of the fight, but look at everything that you had to see out from Wolf Team just to get a support kill there, whereas the rest of Felt find their targets and then back out.
Contestable. This is close, and Tornado EMP's ready. This is going to hit everyone.
Techies.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's mistimed. He did get the disarm at least, so they do have to still slow it down as the Meteor does come into the pit, but boy, oh boy. ET, if that blast off is a little bit better timed, I think you kill at least 1, maybe even 2 there. Oh. Man. Everything's kind of falling apart for Felt a little bit here as the hookshot misses.
Yeah, they gotta kind of calm down a little bit. They know how low the Roche is. They still have been napalming it, still flaring it. This is very tight. That region around HFN is ridiculous, but yeah, Coil came back up during that entire time. Oh,
that's a big tornado, though.
Way.
That's going to reset the fight with the EMP just a little bit. But Fade's still dropping. They're not going to be able to save him. Paradise maybe can get some sort of kill here. No, he can't. He's got to try to run. They are making their retreat, but look at... Oh, God, Seuss. Look at him. He goes a little bit too far forward, actually, and all of a sudden, Wolf Team have lost just about everybody. It's really only the Medusa still standing.
And he's dead.
He has no mana. Look at the pushback from the Warden. HFN's going to get taken down. KJ... I'm not entirely sure where that cookie was supposed to be pushing him, but where it ended up was bad, and the Warden... He got 4 of those 5 kills, ET. I don't know how, genuinely. But...
Autumn.
Okay, TPs are in. The Warden's the one to start off the fight. HFN, though, did get off his ult, but he's getting bounced around a little bit now as well. This is getting kind of awkward. He is able to at least retreat for the time being, though, but who makes the next move? Look at Paradise pushing in. Seuss is going to try for the Dream Coil, though. It does connect onto 2. The Mortimer Kisses are going to fly through as well into the Roar out from King RD. I think they're starting to turn this one around. 2 kills now for KJ. They need to be able to take out the Drow at least once, though, but Paradise is still living. There we go. The axes will fly through. That does take him down, and now I think they're set up to try for him again, but the Cookie Stun will miss. Paradise resets. Solji, though, still in a little trouble under the tower, but Seuss doesn't want to take that fight under a tier 2, but with his teammates coming up behind him, ET... Yeah, it's either a fight or the tower. Take your pick if you're Felt, and they're just going to sacrifice their tier 2.
It's got it off the
Attention.
smoke. That's the question here. Very defensive position, though, right now.
Oh, it looks like at this point, yeah, he's just kind of going to break that smoke kick himself. And Seuss, he cannot really afford to be taken down here. He is holding out for the time being as the Warden does get hit up by that Stone Gaze. And it looks like they're doing okay so far on the side of Wolf Team. They found 2. They would really love Solji, though, but I don't know if they have detection. They throw a sentry down now, but it's a little bit too far back. Yeah. Oh, hold on. They did spot him there. Dream Coil comes in. They do...
still can't see him.
God.
It's...
Oh, they still need detection. And he's just going to TP home.
Oh, on the
Wait!
hook! The root! Oh!
The Warden got taken down pretty quickly there. So too did the Techies. Of course, part of that was that they did march right into a Stone Gaze, as that is a hell of an initiation in onto the Warden. They take him down, and the Techies, now he's stuck in the middle of this as well. The Dream Coil is deployed onto him just to make sure they get the kill. Dream Coil for Techies is very aggressive, but it works. And as you say, yeah, that's both of the supports dead with no buyback. And Fade just uses BKB. This is very awkward. He's getting slowed up by that Scotty. Stone Gaze, though, was deployed, so now it was not deployed. It was. I'm looking at an illusion. I'm an idiot. It's fine.
Of who is prepared, whose item timings look clean enough with it. And top, yeah. Shoots. What a hook.
Hook shot, battery
Push back.
assault, pushback, EMP, burning the mana. No, it's not. He's able to dodge it. So Seuss will live, but FCR is going into the fight. Yeah, I don't think he really wanted to do that. He was hoping to just save the puck, but he's actually going to get saved himself. Now, look at Seuss going back in. Dream Coil onto 2. Here comes the Dusa, popping that ult, looking for the fight. The Deafening Blast, though, did push him back, and the Steckies goes for the blast-off play. It's not really going to work, as he will fall. Now Solji's in trouble. Do they have detection this time? Yes, they do. They came prepared with the dust. And HFN will clean it up. So they go from attempting a play onto Sooths to losing 2, maybe 3, because Paradise...
That's where he's not really able to push off the side lanes as good as his 2 teammates here, but look. Oh no, the Lincolns, it just got bought. Faye doesn't get the lasso.
Well, the Warden gets taken down in the bottom lane at the same time. And now Fade, he's just got to try to get away, but he realizes he's got to cancel that TP, but that means he and Solji, they're both just stuck here. Trying to use their BKBs to get out, but it's not going to work. Fade dead first. Solji should follow. And even that EMP doesn't connect. Asus was able to just dodge it with the phase shift. So they lose 3 heroes in total across the map, ET, and that timing is unbelievable. Just the worst sort of... Okay, never mind. They did kill off the Hawk, so that's a little bit less of a threat now, but...
Here we go.
Can't really push into HFN, so instead they try for the backline. The blast off is going to be in there. The hook shot did hit further to the north, but they're just not really getting anyone. There we go. They will get FCR. There's your first kill. Now they want HFN. Can they lock him down? Trying to get that first life. They haven't done so yet, but there's the last bit of damage. Paradise connects. But can they kill him a second time? I really don't think so. They're going to try and back themselves out now. Well, the techies didn't get that memo, apparently. He just dives back in and gets taken out. It's a bit of a strange one for the techies, but hey, he's dead for 40 seconds. His teammates, though, still need to try and hold here, because if Wolf Team go back in, things could get a little bit dicey, but doesn't look like they're going to make that play just yet.
I feel like that's where we might just see them instead be a little bit chill here, but that's also where Coil...
Oh, God, Seuss, no chill at all. He just goes straight in. Okay, Fade gets taken down, and oh, Fade, he does not have money for buyback. He's dead for over a minute. This could be a second lane. HFN's got to be careful once the BKB wears off, though, but who's going to jump him, right? Fade would have been the guy. I guess the Warden could try, but he is going to try. He hits up onto Seuss. Can they take him down? No. Defensive snowball buying time. Seuss still stunned, though. Knocked back by the cogs, and he does go down.
Medusa needs help. You need to get out now. If you get caught by any of the Invoker spells, could be a free kill. And
the roar! That's a problem. They have to save Paradise. They can't let him die, but there's just no defensive spells. Paradise dead. Gone for 80. Buyback available. Do they buy back? Because if they don't, they could lose a second lane. They could lose Solji, too. He's really got to get himself out of here. The root comes in onto him, but he's able to make his retreat, but now he's going to get caught. Force Staff into stun, into Scatterblast to take him down. Buyback's now coming through. They feel desperation starting to set in as they look for the fight. KJ's going to get silenced up, taken down, but the Warden, he needs to hit this hook shot. Can he get anyone?
He's blind. He has to do it into the dark if he wants it. He has a flare in before Wolf Team are just knocking on the front door again, and oh, well, there's your techies. Probably just dead again. Ghost Scepter to try and survive, and he's gonna get a blast off, just a matter of which direction, and not even. Just taken down. Taser being a little annoying for the Medusa, but still not enough to survive. And you're 25 now on HFN, so you've got that attack and modifier talent. All they're looking for now is a wave. They do have to be careful, because they are set up. The gang squad's top, but I feel like now Doomsday is arriving, and here we go.
Yeah, they're TPing back now. They realize their base is under attack. They've got to defend it. There's going to be an EMP that takes about half the mana away. Now they get the lasso, but there's the punch. Walrus Punch throws them up in the air. They won't get the pullback. There's going to be a hook shot in from the Warden, but no one is really doing damage other than Paradise. It's a hell of a lot of damage, though. They take down King RD. But what else can they get? As of right now, nothing. There's going to be the Dream Coil connecting. Paradise, though, still firing away from the high ground, trying to get onto HFN, but in that damage battle, it seems like HFN kind of wins it. As Seuss jumps onto the backline, gets the silence. I don't know about this snowball, though. FCR doesn't really have any backup at the moment. He is going to get taken down. The melee racks did fall, though, as you say, so they were making space, but it's not quite enough. The ranged racks is still standing. It's not
issue of it being so soon. So honestly, a huge opening for Felt.
It is worth noting, though, you look at FCR, he got the Aghanim Scepter, so he has the Walrus Kick. I think they, well, now they definitely know it, as Techies just jumps in. The Warden went for the hook. He hooked onto Creeps. This is going to get a little awkward, and Techies, I don't know if he's making out of this one, but Solji's the real target. The Roar is there. So much for their chance to contest Roshan. At this point, they don't have the manpower. Well, that's an interesting use of Stone Gaze. I think he assumed there was going to be a bigger fight there to really push into, but that's not the case. However, Roche is back up, coming up as we speak, and Not a whole lot about this is particularly dramatic, although, never mind. There's going to be a lasso. They get the pull back. How far can he take the Medusa? Oh, maybe now you wish you had gone for Roshan, because HFN is dead with no second life. They did finally manage to finish off that Rax, though, so at least there's that, but they need to kill Paradise. If they can do that, maybe then this will end the game. Paradise, though, still fighting, but there's going to be the roar into the kisses. They will find the kill. And that might just be the end of it. Zeus is going to lead this charge now. They don't have HFN, but they may not need him if they can clean up all the kills. Techie's down. The Warden dropping. Not dead just yet, though, but Fade does go down off to the west. He does have a buyback, however, he's going to rejoin as the Warden goes in, takes down Zeus. I don't even know, ET. They're not dead yet, I suppose, although Fade, Jesus, he is bold. So too is the Techies. They just jump in again. Fade, where's his moment? He's waiting for a blink. He's waiting for a hell of a long time.
And unfortunately, I don't know, the Invoker's been able to respawn, but it just feels like this is a little bit too much to contest with right now as the Megas start pouring in, but they've got Beastmaster, and they've actually held. Okay, they've done it. They've managed to keep their head above water for the time being, but these cards do need to go, and they will refocus here. Well, I got scared for a second as well because he still had the Thunderhide, gave him a little bit of attack.
There was that Roche attempt we were talking about earlier on. 2 lives on HFN. Does he want the Ags for himself? Looks like no. They're dropping some stuff. There we go. Item management. But it does give an Ags upgrade over to the Puck as the Warden. He's going to jump straight in. They got the stun onto 2. Quick kill onto FCR. Can they get Zeus as well? Yes, they can. But whole different story going after HFN with 2 lives. But since they've taken away his backup, they feel confident going in. They need to wait out this Lotus Orb, though. But once it wears off, maybe Fade can get in there. But he doesn't actually make his move, and now Paradise, you got to be a little bit careful. You have only 1 life. The Medusa has 2.
Closing in. A lot of heroes are just on timer instead, so still not the best situation. And actually, you just bought out the Shadow Blade. So Paradise really wants the Silver Edge. Just try to stop that split shot from even coming through and affecting his team at all. But Fade, oh, kickback. Another fight. Oh no, everybody's dying.
Yeah, the supports went in. I don't think they wanted to be here, but now they've got to go. Paradise is pushing his way up. How much can he do? Multi-shot coming in. FCR may go down to that, but no. He is going to be able to make it out, but look at the Gust onto HFN. That forces out his Manta. Solchi, meanwhile, that's an attempt. Tried to snipe it with the Tornado, but not going to happen. In the meantime, they do pull back. The problem is they pull back without Fade, and that is kind of big. There's no lasso threat anymore. They've got to try and hold anyway. Here comes HFN looking to end the game. The Warden, though, is going to hook in. Does he go for the knockback? Yes, he does. That's a lot of damage, though. The break does come through, but even if they kill HFN once, they've got to get him a second time. Paradise. Well.
And that's the game.
Yep. GG called. It was looking pretty good for a second there. He really was burning through a lot of that health, but the stun comes in, he gets locked down, and that's just going to be the end of it.
Get EMP'd off cooldown, but once you get your level 6, you're going to be bouncing in between lanes, trying to make plays happen with the track, and
do something similar, so, you know, maybe.
Well, it still is the air quotes good decay. It is still very nice, it's very potent, and we'll have to see how he makes it work. This is unfortunate, though, and one more Battle Hunger, he's going to be very slow. Still quite a few right clicks in.
Sunstrike. Oh.
With the way that Battle Hunger was most recently buffed, level 2 Battle Hunger is just a very nice slow to actually play around, but that's where you also are waiting versus an Undying, where you are just going to keep on getting decayed over and over again. Still have to be pretty careful, but this is just how the lane goes. No,
hold on.
Okay.
Wow.
FCR.
Battle Hunger starts it off. He says, you know what? With this slow, I can hit my combo, and that's going to be a nice play for Wolf Team. And all of a sudden, if you're Paradise, you're not in danger, but you're not exactly carefree in this lane now as well. It's not a fun time for the Undying, for sure, but I don't know. I think now he's maybe a little bit more wary of this combo, or he could just get taken down again immediately as FCR tries for it again, and this time King RD is actually the one to get the kill. There will be a price to pay as Paradise cleans it up, but yeah, you're okay with that.
Yeah, honestly, not too afraid. You are giving a lot of levels over to the Axe.
Solji.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a trade-off there, and Seuss does go down first as the Warden's able to pick that up, and this is the only downside.
Yeah, and that's where Wolf Team, they keep on having to make plays mid. If they do slow it down, that's where King RD can get picked off really easily by the Bounty Hunter coming towards bottom, and we do see a little bit of that rotation already, but oh, if they don't see FCR in the nighttime, but they do refocus onto that Axe, and yeah, you are not very tanky. That's going to be your free kill. It's where Wolf Team do still need to make those aggressive plays either on top or mid. Otherwise, King RD will get picked off like that because he does need to creep cut. It's really the only way to play Axe.
AJ's got to be careful here. Well, they didn't actually see him in time. The track instead goes on to Suits. Is this even going to really be a fight? It is if the Night Stalker wants to go in. He's going to pop the Ascension. He doesn't have any points in the Silence, but they don't actually need it. They commit the Haunt. That gets them the kill. Now they want KJ as well. They're going to be impressive. And now HFN, he's going to give this a go, but there's the track. He's going to rage it off, but I don't think they can really do this. KJ doesn't have his ult, so they're not going to be able to get in with any sort of hookshot play. The Infest Bomb is not actually enough of a bomb. And this is starting to get a little bit awkward. Now KJ is going to get hit up by that track. That's not going to be a cog trap at all. And
No TP.
See?
Nah,
does he
he's
do anything
gone.
with this? No. Yeah. Sunstrike. Ooh, still not enough. So damn close there. Oh, man. King RD? That's very bold of you, but he doesn't actually push all the way in. But at this point, well, track kills keep on.
Now, he's playing a really slow Axe and a big team fight. They want the Bounty to keep you back in here, too.
They just take him down with just the two supports. The cores weren't even involved. Now Fade comes in. He has a point in the Silence now. He wants HFN. He doesn't have Rage. He used it already in the fight. Now he's in trouble. Tumbler's Toy gets him directly onto that Lifestealer again. Can he toggle the armlet to somehow get out of this? Well, yes, he can, but that's only because they found a different target. KJ caught out, hit up by that track. That's a free and easy kill, or maybe it's not so free. Fade. Time to get out of there, but he's not going to make it. Forged Spirit actually kills him off, so... Well, if you're Wolf Team, you turn that into a trade, but ET, what were we saying about trades, right? If it's an even trade, it's not even, because the track gold is going to give Felt that little bit of an advantage. Not that time, though, actually. Looking at the teamfight recap, it is still Wolf Team favored, but will it be about 15 seconds from now because Solji is still looking? Track onto FCR. Does he go all the way in for this? He is trying, but not going to be able to make anything happen. Suits. What? King RD, was he just guessing on the invis there, or what? Cause
Yeah, and oh, Paradise, he is now stuck here on Spectre. This is so awkward from Felt, but
what is happening? Solji's gonna, yeah, absolutely go down here as well. Sooth somehow gets away. King RD taunts up the Undying, but wait, hold up. Sooth died. Did the Warden?
the ward, that was a trade that did favor Wolf Team though. For once they get the gold advantage out of it, as there was no revenge play from Felt. But we'll have to see. I'm really interested to see what Solji goes for. I think right now he's geared up to just get a BKB first. But bottom, okay, they just track the Night Stalker down. They know he's a Daywalker for 20 seconds, and they barely find the timing on that kill.
Best part about that, if HFN doesn't get the kill, the Sunstrike I think was still on the mark, so it would have gone to a core no matter what. Is hookshot into the river.
Oh, again.
Solji's caught. Meteor's just gonna destroy him. That is rough. And now the Undying's in trouble as well. That was not a good idea using the Flesh Golem.
Yeah,
Whoops.
unfortunate. 2 minutes on CD now, but Sooths is really starting to play well here. And again, that's just KJ. Very simply, you cannot get out of the cogs. It's where your base attack type is just so bad on the Bounty Hunter that you're stuck. You're stuck, and nobody's got a Force Staff queued up. It's where those Midases are feeling a little bit tough right now. They're going to turn their builds around to still with the Blink Dagger. Also with the nice ward. Gotta be careful. Just got the shard on that Techies as well, so a look mid. Fade's got to be so careful here on the Night Stalker.
Of course, I believe, yeah, King RD is or was standing on top of a ward on the Felt side too, so they should know he has this blink if they were scouting him. And Solji, well, he is going to get hit. Where's the defense? They're going to drop down the Tombstone immediately, and Fade gets onto the back line, taking FCR out of the fight. They don't kill him, but they prevent that combo. But now here comes the Meteor. Cold Snap was on to the Undying as well, so he is dropping, but No one's dead yet, although FCR may have just made his move. He is going to go in. There's going to be the haunt. Paradise is into the fight, but they do get the immediate trade-off. Solji goes down in exchange for 2 supports, but now HFN's pushing his way forward. They get the slow down from the Battle Hunger, and that allows King RD to get in for the double. Do they go any further than this? You know, King RD, you're not quite that tanky. He is going to back it off once he loses about half of his health, but...
To manage, and the longer these team fights go, the more they are going to favor Felt. That's where you start to get those tractions building up, and okay, Undying looks like he's just going to be bursted out, but didn't get that, and look at the bushwhack.
Yeah, that's a very nicely placed bushwhack. It takes HFN down. King RD, oh, he's dead too, and KJ, he just tried to save the day, but it might actually turn into a pretty solid trade. Fade goes down. Solji dead too.
Again, the bushwhack.
Oh, man. The Warden just says, no. No. You don't get to try again. I'm going to lock you down. We're going to kill 4. Cost them 2 of their own. Actually, 3, I guess, as the Undying did buy back.
Eventually, Paradise will just be able to start on the Invoker, and then suddenly, if you don't have those defensive items built up on Sooths, you're just a target. You're just somebody to die to the ultimates coming out from the Night Stalker and that Spectre, and then you're a feeder. You aren't able to do anything, as where no defensive items picked up as well on the supports could really start to set you back here. And oh, bushwhack, first one off the mark here, but King RD is completely alone, needs teammates. They do kill the Warden, though.
Yeah, they'll take the Warden down, but here comes Fade in with the silence. They do finish off the Tombstone, though, so they don't have to worry about that any longer. KJ, hook shots up. Does he make a move? Not yet. Oh, there it is. They jump in. Who do they have? They've got Fade. There's the Infest Bomb. They find the kill with the Culling Blade, and they're in on to more. Looking for the Undying. Locking him down immediately. Secondary Culling Blade kill coming in. Now they want a third. He doesn't get the kill with the Culling, but KJ finishes it off anyway, and...
to finish the Scotty before he's able to 1v1 out that lifestealer. It's also where I think looking at items like Orchid could be your next option, because right now, there is just nothing you can do versus Rage. It's whether or not Fade gets onto him, and Fade, if he's getting caught bottom, Warden's going to be able to make that trade happen, but is he able to walk this one out? Oh, it's close.
Oh, Seuss too far. Way too far. Paradise hits him up with the Shadow Step, and that is very awkward. On the other side of the map, though, Solji is going to pay the price. The second they realize everyone's committed bot, they do go on to that bounty, but 2 for 1 across the map.
Can play spoiler and actually pop. Again, they go on the Invoker. They find the pickoff, and now they really need to connect and hit on anything top, but with Dark Ascension up in 15, sticking around too long could also be a mistake here. The Warden, though, okay, there you go.
Yep. That's about as quick and easy as it gets, but now the hookshot, they're in onto the Bounty Hunter. Solji is trapped inside the cogs. Do they have detection for him? Yes, they do. They will find that kill, and Fade, I don't know if you want to be here anymore. He is going to get himself away. Tombstone's up on the high ground if they could maybe spot that out, but it looks like instead they want to try for the kill, but Fade's actually going to go back in with the Ascension. Is this a good idea? Ghost Scepter buys FCR some time. He pops a BKB now to continue chasing this, and well, with Paradise actually getting into the fight as well, they are really going to try this. They take down the 2 supports, but they are going to lose. Yeah, they're going to lose their Undying, but now Fade's in. BKBs are forced out. Fade is going to lose that fight immediately, and now the bash is onto the Spectre. Paradise needs to get away, and he is going to be able to jump all the way. Oh, no!
To the fountain. Is not looking at his monitor right now. That was quite off the mark for his hook shots thus far in this game, but they also see the Warden. Losing the Hoodwink first is not something you can allow, and they're losing the Undying too.
Oh, HFN's going to get in there. They find that first kill. The Warden dies as well. Sooths might go down in exchange, though. Oh, Night Stalker's not catching up. Paradise tries to haunt in, but he's not going to be able to get it either. Sooth turns around, gets the Deafening Blast. Fade, okay. With the Void, he will find the kill, but now they need to regroup because Sooth is immediately buying back. And this fight's going to get a little bit awkward. Paradise is trying to make his way out, but he's already used both of his sort of big ults, and King RD is still chasing. Can he catch up? Paradise needs to get onto the high ground, but he's taunted first, and this is a problem. There's no one here to help him. Hookshot even coming in to make sure he won't get away. And he has no buyback, ET. That's 70 seconds on the sideline. Looking like Wolf Team want to set up for a high ground push.
Fun, so if anything does get too hot, they're just on it. And now with the Alacrity, I feel like HFN is about to just megas you here, and you can't do anything. You don't have Dark Ascension. You don't have a Night Stalker right now. The Bounty Hunter is not impactful enough yet, and that's going to be, yep, dog, eat. King RD does half of the Undying's HP. And I think, again, unfortunately with that, even though it's a close game in terms of cores and net worth, it felt like they might have a shot here, but don't have enough in the tank. I don't think they can hold this.
They're just getting run back to their own fountain. Solji dies and buys back, but by the time he's back in, Fade's taken down, but HFN, okay. The Warden snipes out another big kill. They need more. What else can they do here? Because that final lane of Rax is under attack. King RD, though, is more interested in trying to get out than finish it off. Fair enough, but...
Chow step.
Okay.
Yep.
There's the jump in. Got him with the boomerang, too.
Look at that. Now Wolf Team are the ones diving the fountain. But
without the buybacks, I don't think anyone would even get here in time.
There's no BKB on the Spectre, though. You would need to take it.
Oh, God. Suits is just going to go. That's a bold move, but hey, it does the job. They stop the Roche attempt. Now King RD buys back. This is getting awkward. Hook shot in from KJ. Connects onto Solji. He's trapped up inside the cogs, holding his ground for now, but here comes King RD in. There's the taunt, dropping him low. Bounty Hunter. Can they finish him off? While this is happening, though, Paradise is just going to say, listen, I'm going for Roche. Might have to sacrifice teammates, but he does get the Aegis. Can he now get away safely? He's trying to TP himself home. He is going to make it, but only because the Warden gives his own life, and it looks like Fade may be giving his life as well. Ice Wall slows him down. Shiva's on him as well. And there's really just no way he lives. King RT was even just waiting, sitting there, saying, when can I get in? When can I get the Culling Blade kill?
Different situations, but...
Jump in.
Okay, here we go. Aggressive. On supports. Dead techies.
Oh, they're going to lose Fade, though. Yeah, now King RD comes in, but... There's going to be the Haunt trying to start this fight. They're actually looking for Zeus on the backline. They do get a bash in onto him. But Paradise has to be careful because he doesn't have any reinforcements right now. He needs to be able to take a step back. Can he get over the hill? Yes, he can. But they need to reset this. Solji on the backline looking for something, really anything. But instead, he's going to get caught. They've got him locked down. Solji will fall. No buyback available. And that might just be the end of it. If Paradise dies here, that's just going to be it. There he goes. Down for 90. And Wolf Team, they made it a little bit more interesting than I think they needed to. But at the end of the day, they take the win and they get the 2-0 sweep.
Yeah, and I think, honestly,
Right.